Hey folks, welcome back to Movies with Jett. Now this week's movie is Hardcore from 1979. It stars George C. Scott, uh, from the movie Patton. I think that was his biggest movie. George C. Scott plays Jake Van Doren, who is a rivets or something. He has his own business essentially. They manufacture rivets. Okay, so he's basically I think he's a conservative, and that's the back plot with his character pretty much. Now his daughter runs away, and he hires a private investigator played by Peter Boyle, who is the dad or was the dad on Everybody Loves Raymond. Peter Boyle is a private investigator, and his job is to find his daughter, George C. Scott's daughter. So Peter Boyle, it really opens up when Peter Boyle discovers I think it's an 8mm, essentially a pornographic short of George C. Scott's daughter, and Peter Boyle basically informs him that she's involved in the California porn business. So then George C. Scott and Peter Boyle go back to California. This is the first time for George C. Scott's character, and he discovers the pornographic underworld, and we discovered with him. The producers do not hold any punches. This was written by Paul Schrader, who also wrote Taxi Driver, one of Jett's favorite movies. And during the course of the adventure or whatever, we run into a few top-level porn guys, and it's quite clear that they're Jewish. All right, we uploaded one clip where Jake Van Doren, George C. Scott, goes and talks to Bill Ramada, one of the top producers in pornography at the time in the movie, and it's quite clear he is Jewish, along with his right man, Kurt. It's an interesting story. Does he get his daughter back? I don't know. You gotta watch the movie to find out. Some interesting points I wanted to make. We like this movie, Jett and Jahn, I'm using that collectively, media, like this movie because it is an exploration of a taboo issue. And we've tried to do that here on the network. And, well, we've gotten a death threat from porn kind of, I guess, actor, I don't know. Some weird conversation with a porn actress who tells us she gets tested weekly or monthly. I don't know. So we were just curious about exploration. This movie's interesting. And as a side note to close up about this movie of the week, I don't want to give away the ending, but there is something involving a snuff film, and Hardcore was the big push to kind of find out whether does snuff exist. And there's a number of documentaries on this. It actually produced a fake movie, not a real snuff movie, called Snuff in 1980, and also as a result of pretty much Hardcore, influencing snuff and does it exist? I should say influencing the debate whether snuff exists. The British, in Britain, their film committee or whatever ratings board the BBFC had a British nasties list, banned certain films. Most of them were like absurd Jewish films, like Nazi, zombie, stuff like that. And well, I don't know anything about. I don't know too much about the British rating system, but there was a time when all films were banned, and I believe now that they have a ratings system more similar to America. So, folks, this week's movie of the week is Hardcore from 1979 with George C. Scott and Peter Boyle. Thanks.